Peaches. You bring to me. Maybe not the ride. Mm-hmm. Oh man, up exquisite taste. Good evening, Francis, better known as Peaches, also known as Peaches. Yeah, we'll stay over there. So like crap. Ah, it's better. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Once again to Roberta. Hey, Berta. Roberta and Peaches. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. Thank you. Mind if I eat a little? Or maybe a lot. Now, I always start out with like maybe 8 to 10 people on my Facebook Live. And it always dwindles down to like maybe 4 or 5 towards the end of the night. But that's okay. I don't mind at all. Especially when they're, you know, spying for someone. It's like, what is Al playing tonight? He seems to know these hits better than we do. But we would never admit that, of course. You know. But once again, thank you for joining us on Bedtime Stories. Make sure before you leave, I know you all get sleepy in no time, where it says like, share, and comment, make sure you hit share and share this broadcast, okay? Because this broadcast may save a life. It may save a life. What time is it? and you are with me. Mm-mm. So how's everybody doing? Don't be quiet now. Talk to me. Talk back to me. Get your talking in before Troy gets in here, okay? Please. He comes in with the sarcasm and the phony news. You know, he's still upset over the death of Jerry Lee Lewis, of course, the inventor of rock and roll. Ah! Yeah, right. Mm-mm. So I was in the shower this morning. My phone was ringing. So I guess I didn't get out of the shower fast enough to answer the phone. Next thing I know, I had three people in my apartment. The landlords and the plumber. You know, and he kept saying, "I'm a plumber. I'm a plumber." Like, okay. He kept saying it. I'm a plumber. Like, okay. Obviously, plumbing doesn't pay too well because the man had no teeth in his mouth. So maybe they don't get great dental plans when they're plumbers. Just saying. I'm a plumber. I'm a plumber. Not that I'm shaming him because he had no teeth, but you know, I don't have any back teeth, so that's why everything has to be soft. White Castle hamburgers, Cheetos puffs. You know, if you get the crunchy ones, it's like it'll take me 3 days to eat those. Like, oh hell no, I can't eat those. Mm-mm. I will be dead on arrival if I eat those. Mm-mm. My gums would just bleed to death from eating a bag of Cheetos. Mm-mm. They would cut up my gums something awful. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's nice to see you two, Francis and Roberta. Thank you so much for being on my live once again. Even these carrots are hard to chew, even though they're already cooked. Mm. This is one of my favorite dishes. It's um, Singapore noodles is what it's called. Very spicy. Not spicy to me, but you know, to the average person, yeah, it's really spicy, but it's cool with me. It's got vegetables and a whole lot of shrimp and some meat and some shrimp and some meat and some vegetables. Definitely need the vegetables. How many people you know you need roughage? You got to have the roughage. Especially at my age, you got to have roughage because, you know, keeps you regular. How many people know at a certain age, being regular is kind of cool? It's really cool. Hmm. I'm definitely at that age. I had to turn it up towards the end because, he talking some stuff at the end. International Lover, Prince, the album 1999. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. I always wonder, did Prince know that he was going to be as big as he was? Did he know? Did he just pray that one day he'd be as famous and as popular as he was? You know, I mean, we're talking about a man who never went to college. He graduated high school and went straight into the business at age 18. Even earlier than that, he wrote his first song when he was like a preteen. Did he know? Did he know? Mm-hmm. Anyway, in the background, that's from Purple Rain. It's called The Love Song from Purple Rain. I'm in a purple mood tonight, I guess. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories with Stevie Wonder. There, there's your name in mine. Stevie, I don't want more. Whew. Working on no nap today, once again. That's okay, because when I get off the air, I'm going straight to bed. Mm, I don't. More and more. So how you guys doing tonight? Talk back to me. You know, call and response like in church. even though that's only in the Catholic Church. It's not in the Kojic Church of God in Christ. So, how many people have seen the movie Till? Yeah. Nobody? Anybody? Well, spoiler alert. I shouldn't be doing this because it's not funny. That'd be something that Troy did. So, something distasteful. So, spoiler alert. Okay, he gets killed in the middle of the movie. Not a joke, but that's actually what happened. So, it's a history piece, if you will. Something that actually happened in real life here in Chicago. It really happened. You know, I'm sure everybody knows the story by now. He went down to Mississippi to spend the summer with his cousins. He was at a store. They say he whistled at a white woman. Which that's one of those things you shouldn't do as a black kid down in Mississippi, is to whistle at the whistle at a white woman. And moving straight forward, most of those people who were involved in that were set free. Everybody was vindicated, you know. And by now, everyone is deceased, except the white woman that Emmett Till allegedly whistled at. Should she be held, accountable for his death? The lady's got to be like at least 90, 100 years old now. So, you know, I mean, even after the fact, should she be held accountable? Should she be held liable for the death of Emmett Till? And a lot of people, that brings up a lot of questions, as to, hey Angie, as to, if she should be charged with something, you know, because those guys got away with murder. The state said no. Well, my thing is she has to answer to whomever she prays to when she leaves this earth. That's probably why she ain't trying to go too soon, because, you know, I am not a prophet, I'm not a priest, I'm not a preacher, none of that stuff. But hey, Lawana, but I do believe where she's going, Jerry Lee Lewis is playing piano right now. I'm just saying. Yeah. Just like he set his his piano on fire. Well, that fire is going to go on and on and on. I do believe that there's a special place in hell for her and Jerry Lee Lewis. I'm just saying. I'm not playing judge and jury or anything like that. I'm just saying. She lied about the whole thing. He got killed for nothing. For nothing. But his mother, who was a very strong, proud, smart woman, from what I heard, and that, of course, that funeral was at A.A. Rayner. I'm talking about Emmett Till, and of course, his mother. She wanted that casket open. Why? I don't know. You know, but she wanted to show racism. This could have happened to anybody's child, but it happened to Emmett Till. And unfortunately, it happened, at a time where whites could kill blacks and get away with it. I'm sorry, that's 2022, isn't it? Good evening, Lady G. I've heard it said a million times, one of the greatest voices of our lifetime, Luther Ronzoni Vandross, and Promise Me right here on Bedtime Stories. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, with you. The greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Lawana Trailer, also to Lady G, Roberta Rankin, and of course, Peaches. Thank you for being on my Facebook Live, and my sister Angie, of course. Thank you so much. I was talking off the air about the movie Till, which is out in theaters. A lot of blacks are not going to see this movie. Why? Well, a couple of reasons. One of them, of course, the whole COVID thing. I think they're still a little scared. And, just put on a mask and, smooch with somebody that you know, all right? But the movie, of course, based on true accounts of the life of Emmett Till, who was taken away from us at an early age for senseless violence, senseless violence towards Negroes. We were Negro. We're probably the only group of people who had like several names. We've been Negro, we've been colored, we've been, uh, there was one in the African American, Afro American, colored. We've been everything. You know, James Brown made a song out of it, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. And, we have been everything. They've always been Caucasian or white. We've been colored, African American, Afro American. We've been all over the place, haven't we? And anyway, but thank you so much. If you get a chance, go see that movie, Till. I'm going to go see it myself, right here in my living room. Carl Rayford, what's going on, sir? Also to Elaine James, good evening and welcome to our chat room here on Facebook. Here are the Temptations, the first of two in a row on Bedtime Stories. Never let Elaine. I am good, Elaine. Thank you for asking. I'm gooder. I'm gooder than good. Yeah. Like I heard a young man say, I said, if I'd be any better, I'd be blue-eyed and blonde-haired. Blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Here we go, Troy. The views and opinions are those of Troy Anthony. Ah, I'm back. Good evening, Ronnie. Lawana says, "Hey there, Super Queen, Super Lady G." All of that, all of that there. And Ronnie, thank you again for what you did. You know, you did what you did when you did it. Come on, Ice, go down, go down. Anyway, once again, guys, don't forget to share the video where it says like, comment, and share. Just hit share, okay? Just hit share, just like you don't care. All right, all right. You know. And thank you, as always, ladies, for being on, and you too, Troy. But I said ladies, so I guess you know. But I appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you. Um, it's been one of those days for the past couple of weeks, ever since my boss was let go at work. I'm enjoying my fish from J&J Fish. You know, I almost got some sharks tonight. You know, but they wouldn't fit in the bag. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I started to get some sharks, but I'm like, no, I don't want anything fried. I just, no, no. So it's between Chinese food and Subway. So Chinese food won. So I got my normal, which is Singapore noodles. Yeah. Well, you gonna bring me some food, Ronnie? Girl, you gonna mess? Ooh, you better stop playing with me, girl. Keep on. Mm, keep on playing with me. Oh, well, thank you, Lady G. I appreciate that. I haven't forgotten about him either. Just haven't seen him. But anyway, tomorrow, guys, you're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be mad at me. I won't be on tomorrow. It'll be a best of. And here's why. I'm attending an event, um, which is going to be for Mr. Marv Dyson. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, I will not be on the air. So that'll be it. Last night, tonight, that's it. I'm sorry. I know. But, you know, this thing from Marv Dyson kind of crept up on me. And it's on a Wednesday. I'm like, why is it in the middle of the week? You know, why is it after work? Why can't it be on Saturday? So, of course, um, Marv knows nothing of this party. He has to because he didn't live in Chicago anymore. But he, because he just thinks he's going out to dinner or something with his daughter. Yeah, right. Boy, is he in for a surprise, right? But yeah. What are you saying, Ronnie? Whatever you do, girl, you better stop playing. It's around. I'm telling you. It's been a while. You're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, where can I? What drawer can I put my underwear in? Like, okay. You, I'm telling you, be scared now. Yep. Oh, you're my brother. That's a no-no. Oh, okay. hmm Yeah. I guess you never heard of that song by Prince that he did called, what was it, Bambi? Uh-uh. No, not that one. It was another song. I forgot the name of the song, but he says incest is the best. Da, 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 something, something, something. I'm like, whoa, Prince, whoa, oh, sister. That was the name of it. You know, oh, motherfucker, take the motherfucker, can't you understand? Like, dang, oh, sister. Talking about hitting his sister. I'm like, no, Prince, no, oh man, not your sister. No, oh, that's nasty. That's nasty, especially if it's my sister. But that's nasty, nasty. I may be from Mississippi, but I know, right? Inbreeding, you know. Hey, sis, you look kind of cute today in that dress. Oh no. You know, mom and dad won't be back for a couple of hours, so you know, if you get bored, you know, we could, maybe play some PS1 or two or three. Uh-oh. Yeah, I hear you, sis. Oh, brother, what are you doing? Oh my God, brother, no. You're my brother. No. You can't be, you can't do that. No, brother. Whoa, brother. Brother, let me tell you something. For real? I got inbred already in my family. Oh no. Oh no. What's up, Shake and Bake? Russell Baker, ladies and gentlemen. Shake and Bake. Got cousins that slept with the same guy. Oh my. Oh. That's just like the Jacksons. They slept with the same girl. So so their kids are like brother, cousin, sister, cousins, brother, sister, cousins. Happy belated birthday to Otis Williams of the Temptations. That is My Love is True. Right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. We're talking about, I don't know how we got on this subject. Well, I know how we got on the subject. Uh, Ronnie was saying something about somebody in her family. They slept with the same guy. So, I got to say this. Um, Once upon a time, and Lady G can attest to this. I was wild back in the day. I was really wild. I was. How wild was I? I was so wild. I was so wild that I smashed two cousins and didn't know it. They came down to the Taste Entertainment Center one night, and that's uh, I might as well tell you the story I started, right? So they were coming both to see the DJ. They were coming to surprise the DJ. Well, guess who the DJ was? And boy, was I surprised to find out that the two young ladies they were cousins, not second cousins, but first cousins. I was like, yeah, that's some Mississippi stuff for you, I tell you. Yeah, I was pretty wild back then, but you know, I had to slow down and slow my roll and all of that good stuff. I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. So I got to live all these years, I tell you. Here's Denise Williams. It's gonna take a miracle on bedtime stories. See me. It's gonna take a miracle. Boom, boom. Roo. I made it a point. Anybody with a cousin attached to it, I'll pass. Uh, were they identical cousins? No. Actually, one was light skinned it, and the other was dark skinned it. So they didn't even look alike. One was just dark chocolate, and the other one was peanut butter like me. And I had no idea that they were related. You know, wasn't something that you discussed when you were. So that was it. So they came and they they were talking to each other, and all of a sudden they slowly both looked at me like, really, really, yeah, really, yeah, really. Second or third marriage, twice removed. I'm good. Okay. Oh no. Hmm. Yes, it's gonna take a miracle. Roo. Yep, they were cousins. Looked nothing alike. Baby. If you're related, you're related. I can't deal with it. I'll pass on any guy that says he has people in Mississippi or Alabama. I'm not touching. Dang. Dang, girl. I was joking when I said that from Patty Duke show. Oh yeah. Cause they're cousins, identical cousins, and you'll find they walk alike, they talk alike, sometimes they even squawk alike. You could lose your mind. They're cousins, they're one of a kind. If you are, I will be like the young girl you met. I will do my do my research. Um, I do have people in Mississippi, but fortunately or unfortunately, I never met any of them. So you know, we'll cross you off my list. Dang, Ronnie. Yeah, but I've never met my relatives in Mississippi. I don't know. The closest relatives I know of, Mississippi like are the ones that live over on 61st and Laughlin, and that's my two cousins. My two cousins, Michael and Peter, who are the sons of my grandmother's brother, or my second uncle. I guess you could say that. He said, "Don't matter. Mississippi is the key word." Dad. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. He said, "Mississippi is the key word." No, thank you. I mean, wouldn't that be something, boy? I tell you. Go to the family reunion, we'd be like hand in hand, all booed up. They say, "Oh, that's cute. You with your cousin Ronnie." I'm like, what? Who? What? What? Mm-mm. you are you are just my friend. I know that's right. But speaking of friends, how's your friend doing, Ronnie? I bet she's not scared of the Mississippi River. Mm, I'm sure she ain't scared. Come on in the water, baby. It's all right. Dip your toe in the Mississippi. Come on. Give her my number, Ronnie. She'll be limping on both legs. No, she won't. No, we'll just sit there and pray. Hmm. She was just here borrowing gas money. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. I got that problem already. Oh, no. No. Stay back. Two in a row from Denise Williams. Silly. Silly of me. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Oh Lord, Ronnie is scared of the Mississippi. I tell you, she said she had cousins that dated the same guy. I was like, oh my, oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Mm. I had that problem one time, and that was it. I dated cousins and I dated mother and daughter. Well, I didn't really date the mother. What do you call it now? I just, anyway, I was just so bad back in the day. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson, because these days, people have camera phones, so they can take a picture of you while you're asleep and said, is this your man here laying here in the fetal position? Well, guess what? Yeah, I just, um, I just put him that way. I put him to sleep. I put him to bed and put him to sleep. And that's another bedtime story. Here's Eugene Wilder. Gotta get you home with me tonight. I respect my family gene pool. I don't care how you explain. I know that's right. Mm-mm. Woohoo! I made you choke. What? Mm-mm. But wouldn't that be something? We go to our. He said, I got a family reunion Saturday too, girl. Where's yours at? For real? Mine's is in the same place. What time is yours? Same time. How about that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Talk about awkward. Mm-mm. One of us ain't going to the family reunion, I swear. Mm-mm. They say, your sister Ronnie, your cousin Ronnie. Mm-mm. Sister cousin, baby cousin, twice removed. Woo, wouldn't that be something? I tell you. Mm-mm. What you say? That'll be me in the hotel. Ooh, yeah. This room stays warm. I swear. Mm-mm. This room stays warm. I can't, and I'm not complaining now because when it gets cold, oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep in this room. I'm sleeping in the studio. The studio stays warm. Plus, there is no radiator in the front bedroom. I just discovered that. I'm like, there's an outlet for it, but there is no radiator up there. So I guess I'll be space heating it for the winter. Now the rest of the house will be warm. So, but hey, I ain't complaining. I'm not going or explaining anything to anyone. I had an aunt and a niece fighting over a man. What? Oh no. 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 A aunt and a niece fighting over a man. All right, here goes Luana again. Okay. Rena Van Tyne. Woo, good Lord. Buddy, buddy, buddy. I'm surprised I didn't do any political commercials. That usually nets me a pretty penny. I get about $1,500 just doing political commercials. That's what I'm talking about. No money. Mm-mm. It ain't that serious. I know that's right. The cousin and the aunt were fighting over a young man. She said 40 plus and the niece is 20 something. He must have some good cooking skills. But anyway, Ken Wallington, what's going on, man? Woo wee. He has some good. Mm. That's all I got to say. He must have been a plumber. That's all I got to say. He must have been a plumber because he was laying the pipe. Yeah. Mm. Woo. I'm just saying. Wow. Ooh, Designing Women is coming on. Mm. Must have been a pipe fitter. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Must have been. I'm just saying. Dang. Fighting over a young man. She 40 plus and the niece is 20 something. How old was the boy? That's what I want to know. He was going back and everybody go back and forth. Come on, boy. I ain't mad at you. Mm. That nasty. He's nasty, boy. Must have been a pipe fitter. Yeah, because he was fitting that pipe everywhere. Mm. I will put you in the mood. I will take you straight to the groove. What is that groove he is speaking of? Two in a row from Eugene Wilder. Don't say no, right here on Bedtime Stories. On WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB Indianapolis in Chicago, and the best music of your life.com. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. It's time to do the delivery dance, the Grubhub delivery dance. Da 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 da. Get the food you love with perks from Grub what you love. Mm-mm-mm. Grubhub, I can't get it out. Grubhub, a proud sponsor of Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Lady G said, well, somebody's nature is rising. I wonder who it is. Well, I'm not going to lie. It's been a while for me. So. Artis Anderson. Hello, Artis. How are you? But anyway, uh, someone's nature is rising. Might be Troy. I don't know. I'll never tell. It's Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Here's something that women never do to men: apologize. Here's Anita Baker. Hello, Cherie. Cherie Yvette Withers Banks. Good evening to you. Howdy doody. Howdy doody. Operator. Good evening. Good evening, sweet darling. May I ask your name? You seem to be lonely, but don't worry, I'm feeling the same. Well, it's a groovy situation. Anyway, I love that song. See that last name, Banks? I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Artis Anderson. Hello, Artis. Hello, Cherie. Can I tell them what your dad's name is, Cherie? I just gotta say it. She go she gonna whoop me. She gonna whoop me. Hey, what's up? What's up, Fox? Mm-mm. Cherie, is it okay if I tell them your dad's name? It's okay. Y'all not gonna believe this. And then again, you might believe it. I don't know. Cherie, I'm sorry, Yvette Withers Banks. Her father's name is Bill Withers, and I didn't know that. Um, Here's what happened. She gave me a wine list. She said, "Well, my father makes wine. I'll bring you a bottle of wine." I said, "Oh, okay, cool." I said, "Cool." I said, "All right." So, she showed up. You know, we're just, doing some show tapes, or as we call them. And so she said, "Well, this is for my father, and I hope you like sangria." I'm like, "Oh, I love sangria." Oh, so she said the wine list is in the bag. Now I didn't look at the wine list until I got home, and I opened it up, and I'm looking at the wine list, and I get to the bottom, right? And at the bottom it says Bill Withers. Well, she's Cherie Yvette Withers Banks. I was like, your father's name is Bill Withers? How cool is that? That is so cool. I was like, it don't get no better than that. You know, you're Whitney Houston and he's Bill Withers. So anyway, would you say my new best friend? I know that's right. I have more show tapes to do when I am back from Jersey. Jersey. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anytime, anytime. You better hurry up and find you a honey. I know that's right. All dressed up and nowhere to go. Mm-mm. All this loving. Mm-mm. All my loving. Mm-mm. I was wrong. You work and DJ today. I work and DJ every day, sir. There is not a day that I have off. Sunday to Sunday. That's when I work. Sunday to Sunday. No days off. Sunday, I'm at church playing drums in the morning. Um, then I go to the second church where I'm running sound and whatever else they need me to do. I come home, I take a nap, I get up, I go to the gospel station. I'm there from 7 until 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, that's Sunday. Monday through Friday, I'm at VON from 11 to 6, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes I actually get out of there at 6. Thursday, I'm back at the gospel station from 7 until 2 a.m. And then on Friday and Saturday, I'm at Williams and Pizza. So I am DJing, I am working, I am doing commercials, I am programming shows, recording shows, the whole thing. That's it. Soul Food Restaurant on 39th. That was Saturday. Yeah. Yep. That was Saturday. That was I almost said Williams Inn. Actually it's the Amber Inn. And that's where I was. At Pearl's place. Yep. So yep, that's where I was. So do I get a day off? Saturday morning, unless it was last week where Saturday morning I was at Pearl's place at 9 o'clock. Well, actually 8:30. So yep. So there is no days off for me. Nope. None. I don't know what an off day looks like. I haven't had that in months. I used to have what was that, Wednesdays off? Yeah. And so when they let go of my boss, I'm there every day. What kind of music the church you had playing? It was a jazz brunch, so they asked me to play jazz, so I did. About to say Pearl's Place, some Masons and Brothers Swear, but I have not been there since I've been home. Yeah, yeah, the brothers are always up in there. You know, that is their regular hangout. Their regular hangout is Pearl's Place. Trust me. Every time I go in there, there's brothers in there. I'm like, good Lord. There's a whole lot of light in this room, I tell you. So, yep, yep. But you said, come on home, sir. I know, right? Mm-mm. And one of these days before all I need is a sponsor, I know the lingo, yeah. All I need is a sponsor. My brother's Prince Hall, but, he, he don't want me in his lodge. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. That will never do. He trying to be by himself. Yeah, he want all the light to himself. I'm like, bruh. He said, you better hurry up because they ain't taking them after a certain age. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. I know. I don't think I don't know. It's just he don't want me to he don't want me to shine too. I know. Just wait. Just wait. It's about to get cold outside. If you think you're lonely now, Bobby Womack on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Once again, hello to Ronnie, also to Ken Watlington. Thank you so much for being on my live. Cherie Withers Banks as well. And when I found out her dad's name was Bill Withers, I'm like, your dad's name is Bill Withers? He said, well, my maiden name is Withers. So his name is Withers, Bill Withers. I'm like, for real? For real? Your daddy is not that Bill Withers, but I'm like, wow. I'm sure he got teased a lot. I, but that is just so cool. And get this, they're related to Bill Withers. I'm not going to say the famous one because her daddy might be famous. I don't know. I'm like, okay, Cherie, here's your uncle, cousin. I don't know. Here's Bill Withers. Let me be the one you need right here on Bedtime Stories. You know, ooh, you got a bump on my face. But no, that's a whole nother story. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Yep. Don't even try to figure it out. I have friends who are, but they never pressured me into I guess, joining the organization. So I was like, okay, I said, cool. You know. But my my grandfather, he was Prince Hall. That's about all I know because they're very secretive. So I always thought he always says he's going to the union meeting. I'm like, the union meeting? What? Okay. And sometimes it would actually be the union meeting. You have brothers on your live. I know. I know they are. And they know I'm not. So, but they accept me, all the same. And I appreciate that. Because I know Eastern Stars don't talk to nobody but Masons. I'm like, oh, okay. Mm. What are you saying, Troy? Jerry Lee Lewis was obviously a better dancer. Yeah, sure he was. I will pull their cards when you're ready. Baby, I'm been ready. I've been ready. It was just that, they could never tell me what it was all about. So, you know, I can't tell you till you become one. I'm like, okay, because everybody around me is, you know, is in a lodge. So I'm like, okay, you know. My brother Otis, he's I forgot what he was, Shriner. I think he's a Shriner. He'll be on there in a few minutes, but uh, what was that about the Eastern Stars? I dropped my phone. No, Ronnie's a Eastern Star. So she was telling me that there are some brothers on my live, and I believe that. Look how long I've known you, and that's before you knew I was an Eastern Star. I always knew you were, but it never just right, but it never just came up in a conversation. Like, so you're a sister, huh? Okay. But of course, it just never came up. I saw in the news today where someone gave a woman a nice van and the state made her pay taxes of $700. Oh, good Lord. Someone gave her a nice van and the state made her pay $700 in taxes? That's crazy. That that's crazy. Woo, $700. Good Lord. Talk about tax, title, and license. I tell you. I tell you. Wait, you talking about Otis? Oh, we shall fight. No, that's my boy. Otis Owens? No, that's my boy. We've been in clubs together, yeah, since we were young adults. Yeah, that's my boy. Two in, two in a row from Bill Withers. Come on, Mike. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on home, Mike. I'm like, what is going on here with my mic? I can't figure it out. Let's try turning it up. Yeah, that always works. Okay. Like I said earlier, two in a row from Mr. Bill Withers. I want to spend the night forever and ever and ever. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Coming up in our last hour, we're going to do a little foreplay. Four songs by one of your favorite artists, groups, male or female. Once again, hello to Ken Watlington. He says, I hate Chicago, Illinois. I don't know what happened. But why do you hate Chicago? I mean, I grew up here, and I've got to say, I've uh, I've stayed in Atlanta. I've stayed in Hammond, Indiana, Dalton, Harvey, and Calumet City. But out of all those cities that I've ever lived in, stayed in, I've always, almost always, longed to come home to Chicago. I don't know why. I had a short stay in Lansing, Michigan. It was just too damn quiet out there. It was too quiet. I was like, I got to get back home where they're shooting up stuff. So I remember coming home. I never will forget this. I was driving down the street with my girlfriend, my then girlfriend, and I saw this guy beating up this girl in the street. And in the worst way, I said, well, look at there. I'm home again. Isn't that sad? Because I didn't see stuff like that when I was in Atlanta or in Lansing, Michigan, or any other city. I kind of miss that drama. Here's the main ingredient. Uh, Ken, you better be cool, man. They cut you off. They will cut you off. What'd you say? My license still in Nebraska. I know that's right. Omaha. My inspiration. Sensation. Mellow. Mellow. But you say, I love peace and quiet. So do I. You know what? I hate to argue. I really do. I absolutely hate to argue. And I remember this was a while back. I was sitting with that significant other of mine, and she leaned over and she turned the TV off. And any other guy would be pissed off. They're like, why are you turning on the TV? I was watching that. You know. Um, she turned off the TV and she looked at me. She said, "Is this the way it's supposed to be? Is what's supposed to be like what?" She said, "We haven't had an argument, none." And that's just it. I'm not a person who likes to, I don't like drama. I just don't. People think I like drama, but I don't. I like peace and quiet, like Ken said. You know, in some ways I'm glad I don't have anybody, and in other ways I miss being with somebody. But you can't have it both ways because either you're in a relationship or you're not. And right now I'm not, but I long for companionship. And I say this all the time. You know, somebody said, "Well, why don't you get a cat or a dog or something?" Get you a cat because they chase mice. Okay. Well, if I ever have any mice, then I'll be sure to. But it's always, right. You have to match energy, and that's just it. Every time I get close, It's like, like a few months ago, a month ago, I had a great breakfast with this young lady, and I haven't heard from her since. You know, was it something I said, something I did? The way my clothes fell off? No, was it the restaurant that I picked? Maybe she should have picked the restaurant. And that's just it. It just, I never know until afterwards. And it is always from somebody else. Well, she didn't like you, or you didn't do something, or you said something that was derogatory. You made mention to her breasts or something. Like, I didn't say anything. I'm very, I'm extremely careful about what I say when I'm going on a date. You know, Ken said, I've lived in the same house for over 30 years with my dog and for 9 of those years. And that's just it, Ken. No offense, but I don't want to get used to being by myself. I just don't. I don't want to get used to that. You know. Some people can do that. They can be with nobody and they're cool with it. But I'm just not that person. You know, I want to sit up and watch TV. I know, Ronnie, I don't settle either. You know, and that's what has happened in the past. I've settled for just the first person that I saw, and that didn't work out. With the original lead singer, Donald McPherson, that is the main ingredient, and I'm so proud. A song, of course, originally done by The Impressions, written by Curtis Mayfield. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Ronnie, I hear you. She says, I don't settle. Ken said he has lived in the same house by himself for over 30 years with his dog for 9 of those years. And that's okay. And I hear what you're saying, guys, but at the same time, I miss being in the company of a female. I mean, even back in the day when I was doing my thing, back in the day when I was doing my thing, I always had somebody, you know, but it was an empty existence because, they would come and they would go and they would come and they would go. And I never got a chance to catch feelings for anybody. Now, they may have caught feelings for me, but, the feeling wasn't mutual a lot of times. A lot of times. Because I didn't see a future in these women whom I was with. I didn't see that, you know. But I didn't get a chance for them to show that side of them. Some of them, were good cooks. Some of them would, wash my clothes and so on and so forth. But I didn't see a future with them because I was young and dumb and full of energy. But anyway, here's one more about the main ingredient. But I was, anybody can tell you. Lady G, she's known me for a long time. She could tell you. She could tell you. Here's spinning around. But I've had hot and cold running women. Every now and then, let me turn this down. Every now and then I would run into a woman that I just felt that I could not live without. But those were those women that I felt were above me, that they were just too much for me. And I never pursued, well, I pursued them, but it was like, this girl's not interested in me. She got too much going on, you know. I mean, doctors, actresses. I'm like, they don't want to be with me. They want to be with somebody that's doing something for themselves too. Somebody who's making, nice money, you know, six figures, driving a nice car in a townhouse or a condo or whatever. It's like, they don't want me. They don't want me. I get it. So a lot of times, unfortunately, I would settle. I would settle for whomever wanted me, and that was it. You know, but I was only hurting myself because in the long run, I would end up hurting them because that's not what I really wanted to do, and that's not who I really wanted to be with. But if you're not happy now, how can you be happy with the next? Well, that's just it. You know, that's just the way it is. It's like, you know, I want uh, what everybody else wants, what all the other guys want. But sometimes that's a fantasy. You know, they want the girls with the small waist, the big butts, the big breasts, big legs, thighs, the whole thing. And it just doesn't, you know, it's not real. It's just not real. You know, you see these women in these videos. It's just not real. You know, they want to be with drug dealers. They want to be with thuggy thugs with records. And I don't mean 12-inch either. Most of them no more than 7-inch, but I'm just saying. Ronnie said, don't settle to have to match the table you present. And it doesn't mean material. And I hear you. But a lot of times, it's like, well, what do you bring to the table? And I hear you. You know, a lot of times, they can't match my, my whatever. And I'm not looking for someone to take care of me. I want us to take care of each other. That's what I want. I don't want to be out there, I'm gonna get you, sucker. I know, right? You know, I'm not looking for no beauty queen or nothing. No rich beauty queen. But just Lord, let her have a job. Oh, that's all I'm saying. Let her have a job. You know, just want to be, you know, like the songs. I just want to be what you want me to be. You know, I just miss having company. You know, someone saying, "I'm on my way over your house. I was just thinking about you." Okay, cool. You know, I'm not necessarily looking for that for somebody to take care of me. I'm not at that point. And I get it. I understand it. I have been through it. You know. But it's always the ones that I want that are not interested in me. And I understand. I get it. I understand. You know. They're looking for something else. And I get it. Like I said, a few weeks ago I had breakfast with this young lady and I haven't heard from her since. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a fact. Maybe I wasn't her type. And I get it. So my thing is, why did she go out with me in the first place? I don't know. They said never turn down a free meal, right? So she didn't turn down a free meal. And I think, my thing is, you can have dinner with anybody, but it's like breakfast is the first meal of the day. And my thing is, if that lady makes an effort to get out of the bed at 7, 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, then they really want to be with you because, it might be our only day off. Good night, Ronnie. I feel my auntie coming out of me. Oh, okay. Um, a lot of times, women are off on Saturday. They don't want to get up. They don't want to have to go through that ritual of putting on makeup and, finding a nice outfit to wear besides blue jeans to a breakfast. And I get it. So, if they make an effort, then I'm going to make an effort. And I'm just saying, you know, I'm going to make sure I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to meet her at 10 o'clock at wherever we're going to meet or whatever. So romance without finance is a nuisance. Okay. All right. I hear you, Lady G. I hear you. I understand that. But what if that person can't work? Now, a few years ago, I couldn't get a job. I had a little blemish on my record. So therefore I could not get a job. I was People would not hire me to even push a broom or mop or anything. And it was sad and it was hurtful because, here I am, trying to provide for my newlywed wife, and I couldn't because of, you know, and then finally when when everything was said and done, and I was able to work, it was too late then. It was like, you know, but that was it. So, it felt like, hey, it felt like we only got married because of an expectation of me having paper. And I understand, you got to bring something to the table. Well, I wasn't bringing as much to the table as she was. And that was it. I wasn't, doing that well financially. I'm doing a lot better now than I was a few years ago. But I'm still, still by myself. So that's it. But I can't let that get to me. I can't let that get me down. And I just keep pushing. I keep on pushing with you know, my transparency, which a lot of people appreciate. The fact that I'm, open and honest. And that's just it. I'm open and honest about everything because I have nothing to hide. Nothing. You know. Doom, 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 doom. Why does my mic keep acting up? What is really going on? Anyway, Luther Vandross, if only for one night, and Creepin' on Bedtime Stories with the Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. Lady G says, push, pray until something happens. Well, so far things have been happening for me. For those of you who follow me, I went from staying in a basement apartment to moving to a basement in a house to moving to a two-bedroom apartment now, all by myself. I did that. Before I knew it, I had saved up enough money to put down, the first month's rent, last month's rent, something like that. They say they no longer take security deposits. That's a lie, you know. So I had to pay a security deposit, and so I did. And every night I would DJ or work or whatever, I would take that cash and I would put it away in my little jewelry box. And before I knew it, I had enough money to move out and to move in to this apartment. And I couldn't believe it. I, counted the money out. I was like, wow, I saved that much money. I must be losing my mind. And I didn't buy any speakers or anything. Wow. But I got to say this. He may not come when you want him, but when he does, he's always right on time. That's the kind of God that I serve. Here's New York City. Do you remember yesterday? It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and this is Bedtime Stories. Do you remember when life used to be? Ooh, I love that song. The movies. Admission was free. Cracker Jacks. Talking about matters of the heart. Keep trusting in God and maintain your faith. He's got a woman that's tailor made just for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. He said tailor made. Mm-mm. I hear you, Lady G. I hear you. You got me liking that song. I know, right? Do you remember yesterday? Matters of the heart. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my. Ah, he always makes a way. Yes, he does. Until I get you back in my life. Tony, Tony, Tony. Okay. Yeah. And then it stopped. New York City and got to get you back in my life right here on Bedtime Stories. Maybe it'll start back. I don't know. Oh, there we go. You shouldn't breathe on it so hard, right? Two in a row from New York City. Got to get you back in my life right here on Bedtime Stories. With the peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, thank you so much for being with me as always. I know I always say that, but I really mean it. Ken Wadlington, Lawana Trailer, Lady G, I appreciate you guys so much. Anyway, before foreplay, I want to play this one. The Whispers, Little Red Riding Hood, a song that they will never do in concert. Never. Never. I'll pay them if they do it. Little Red Riding Hood. A man about town. Why is it kind of naughty? Oh, that ain't tied down. In the Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood. From the three little pigs. That's so good. Well, certain songs they won't do in concert, and that's one of them. I don't know why, but certain songs they just will not perform. That is one of those songs that they would never do in concert. That and Bingo and One for the Money. All the Philly stuff, they never do that. They do Olivia, which is like right after they left, the Philly camp. But it's like they will never do Bingo. They should do Bingo just for Chicago alone. Little Red Riding Hood, stuff like that. Mother for My Children. They don't do that. They don't do any of that stuff. All the Philly stuff, they just do all the LA stuff. They do all of the LA stuff. I ain't mad at them. But it's like every now and then, sl- slip in a, one for the money, two for the show. Yeah, yeah. I guess not. It's time to do the Grubhub delivery dance. Let's get it, y'all. Boom, boom. Do, do. 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 Grubhub, a proud sponsor of Bedtime Stories, right here on WOSD Radio, DB Chicago, WGLB Indianapolis, and Chicago. And of course, the best music of your life. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Um, Lady G said, I was curious. I've never seen the Whispers in concert, only on Soul Train. You don't know what you're missing then. Man. Oh, what a show, what a show. I'm still thinking about that show from a couple of weeks ago. They put on a show. Anyway, it's time for foreplay. These guys hail from Oakland, California. They were popular during the late 80s through the mid 1990s. During the band's heyday, they were composed of Dwayne Wiggins, his brother Raphael Wiggins, whose real name is Charles Ray Wiggins, and cousin Timothy Christian Riley on drums. They had other people who played behind them, but they were the three Tonys, even though there was a whole group of them, but they were the three Tonys. So there you go. So tonight for Luana, she wanted to hear Tony, Tony, Tony. I said, okay, I guess I can do that. In foreplay, if I can pull the songs up. Wait a minute, come on, come on. Anniversary. Da-da-da. And there it is. Uh-huh. Tonight we feature Tony. Come on, Mike. Tonight we feature Tony in foreplay. Here's anniversary. Anniversary. You is an anniversary made for you and me. Man, you don't know what you missing, Lady G. They put on a wonderful concert. Wonderful. Made for you and me. Yeah, but they, man, that's a concert you want to see. There's some bad boys. I was so mad. I missed them at the promontory. The promontory. Mm-mm. Tony. I know they were at the promontory, but these days it's not the original group, so it's kind of disappointing. You know, it's kind of disappointing that they you know, aren't together anymore. But they had quite a group though. They had quite a group. You know, Tony, and Mint Condition. Those were two great groups, and they played live instruments and everything else. So you know they sounded the same way in concert as they did on the records, and vice versa. So, but great group, great sound, everything. So every song the both of them made was a super hit. Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah, I want to go see Stephanie Mills and Will Downing next week. Okay, enjoy, enjoy their concerts. Lay your head on my pillows. It's gonna be an awesome show. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. Too bad I don't have tickets for it. I'm back. Oh. Yep, that's gonna be an awesome show. Barry White must have been so disappointed he couldn't be as good as singer Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah, I know, right? Oh boy, I'll tell you. Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm. Woo-ha. Well, it's been fun, but I gotta run into my bed. That is. See you all on the flip side. That's the B side. Sorry. The B sides. I'm funny how, huh? I amuse you like a clown or something? Ah, do I amuse you? That's right, the B sides. There you go. That's right. Nighty night, Lady G. And no, I'm not asleep, so I don't play that. Just me and you. Yeah, don't go to sleep yet on me, guys, okay? Don't go to sleep yet. Because I won't go to sleep on you. Okay? Okay, okay. Ooh, good Lord. Excuse me. Excuse me for yawning. Yarning. Lawana. Lawana. Dum, dum, dum. Lawana, you right there. Don't go nowhere. This is what you said. This is bedtime. You got that right. You got that right, Fox. Mm-mm. Me and you. Mm-mm. From the something is really going on with my mic tonight. I tell you, maybe I need to change the cord or something. I don't know. Wrapping up foreplay with Tony, Tony, Tony. Just me and you. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Kanisha Fox, she said, this is bedtime stories though, but I'm not supposed to be putting myself to sleep, right? At least not yet. I know one thing. I know one thing. This mic is getting on my nerves. Yeah. It's getting on my nerves. Okay, let's try that. Oh, okay, that's better. All right, cool. Okay, let me leave it there. Okay, that noise left. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, all right, cool. Anyway, like I was saying, Tony, of course, they broke up a few years ago. It was the three front men, and then it was the other guys who played instruments behind them, but they weren't, I guess, as popular as the other guys. So they kind of got chunked out. So they formed their own group, but of course, it's not Tony. But you know, a man can dream. Anyway, this is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. And here is definitely one of those from Chicago's own Lou Rawls, Early Morning Love. It's the best kind. Because let me stop. Just can't get enough. Lawana, hey, boom, 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 boom. Early morning love. Sing it, Lou. Before you know, the whole darn day is gone, 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 gone. Mr. Tobacco Road, yes, sir. Tobacco Road, Tobacco Road. Oh, 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 oh. You're funny. You're funny, Troy. Ooh, I got a half an hour. I think I can make it. Got me rolling my hair on this one. I know that's right. Me too. My hair's so short, I roll it with rice. That's an old joke. Yeah. I roll my hair with rice. The whole darn day is gone. Fire with fire. Yep, look at it. It's so short. It's trying to hang in there. It's trying. Yep, my hair is trying to hang in there. Early, early, early. You're welcome, Luana. I I forgot how many slow songs they had. That was all right. I like that one too. I'll be back, y'all. Like somebody farted in here. Show you's right. Uh, mm. There will never be another recording like that ever. That is probably the greatest ensemble ever assembled by Mr. Quincy Jones. Al B. Sure, El DeBarge, James Ingram, and of course, Big Bad Daddy Barry White. My thing has always been, now originally the El DeBarge part of that song was supposed to be sung by Michael Jackson. Michael was like, oh, no, I can't do that. No, it's too sensual for me. I can't. Oh, no. You know, I guess he must have heard Barry come in there. He's like, oh, no, I can't. I can't be on a record with Barry White. Listen to that voice. Barry's got, man, he got the voice of, of life. I mean, back in the day, I remember all his 45s had the instrumental on the other side. So I would have it playing in the background whenever I was talking to somebody. It was like, oh, you sound just like Barry White. I said, well, thank you. Thank you very much. That's the whole idea. I have Barry playing in the background like this. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me find a Barry White song. It's no, that's not the one. No, that's not the one. This is the one right here. And I have this playing in the background, right? And it's just nothing but the instrumental, right? Baby, please don't do that. Many times that we've loved and we've shared love and made love. It doesn't seem to me like it's enough. But baby, the doctor's got so much to give. If you just let me, come on and let me, baby. Just give me a chance to mess up like those other guys did. Just give me a chance. I bet you it'll take me years to mess up. You won't kick me out this time, baby. You won't kick me out, baby. You know, let me stick and stay, 'cause I want to play with your toes, baby. Right on. Holly Jennings, good evening. How you doing, baby? Lawana, how you doing, baby? Kanisha Fox, how you doing, baby? Now you know me like I know you. And I got so much to give, baby. You know I do, baby. You know I do. Now that I'm here, no more tears. Not here, not here. No one can offer you more than the love I have for you in store. It's here. All, all here. And my, oh my, girl, can't you see that I'm running out of air right now? All right, let the professionals sing. Come on, Teddy, save me, man. Save me from myself. Hey, Holly. Yep, all is well. I can't complain. I'm still here. Don't sound too bad. It's the mic. Uh-oh, telephone. So are we trying to hypnotize the ladies on tonight's with smooth talk? Is it working? It must be working. Latanya's online. Hey, Latanya. I hope it's working. Is it working, Latanya? Did you hear me singing? That was me singing. Well, anyway, never mind. Hey, Latanya. What's up, Hollywood? Mm-hmm. You be killing it on Facebook, girl. You just don't know. I'm like, whoo wee. She got them Shirley Ralph lips, boy. It's like, okay. She said yes. Got them Shirley Ralph lips. You ever seen Shirley Ralph? You're welcome. If I saw Cheryl Lee Ralph in the airport, I would just, her husband would just have to kill me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I got to kiss your wife. Look at her lips. I know you kiss them all the time, but I got to, you know, just push up on her. Like, and I'm a what you call a hopeless romantic. I like to, I like to kiss and all that stuff. So, you know, especially if she can kiss good. Now, if the girl can kiss, you know, then it's on. You know, who used to kiss? There are not many women who know how to kiss. They just, like, what you doing? Like, don't be shy with the tongue. This ain't no Chinese restaurant, shy tongue. My Instagram name is Pretty Mouth Magic. Um, like I told the girl earlier, don't play with me. Don't play with me. It's been a while. It's, it's been a while, boy. I tell you. Pretty Mouth Magic. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm about to find you on Instagram. I can't. It would be just that. My phone won't go to Instagram right now. Mm-mm. So when I took my trip to St. Louis, right, when I got my award for community service signed by the President of the United States, I was like, hmm, there was a young lady getting on the train with me. And I thought, you know, here's my shot, right? I'm on a train for like 4 hours. So here's my shot. I can try to talk to you know, this young lady. Unfortunately, unfortunately, it wasn't a young lady because when I heard the person speak, it was like the voice was a little deep. It's just a little deep. I was like, oh man, no. I don't want to go 4 hours talking to no dude in the wig. It was so sad. I'm like, I don't want to talk to no dude in no wig for 4 hours. Not at all. So that was it. Come on, phone. Well, anyway, I was trying. Let's get lost in each other. I love that. Let's get lost in each other. Dang. Evil Facebook. Turn off notifications now. Wow. Mm-mm. We'll have to reset my phone because I can't go to Instagram right now for some strange reason. I don't know what it is. Keeps going to this DJ's page, and I'm like, I don't want to see him at all. No more. There we go. It's back. Okay. Baby. Uh, so good, baby. Okay, wait a minute. Come go with me. Close the door. Oh yeah, and turn off the lights. I mean, you might as well, you know. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, with the teddy bear. We're gonna go overtime tonight, boy. Boom. Mhm. Good night, Ken. Thanks for staying up with me, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll get a vehicle by the end of this week. Hopefully, by the weekend. Hopefully, next week I'll be in another not a new vehicle, but another vehicle. So I'm looking forward to it. Turn off the lights. Turn them off. Yep, got my fingers crossed for real. Sing it, Teddy. Woo! What'd he say? Come on, Teddy. I'm gonna have to cut you off, man. I'm gonna have to cut you off. See, the other stations are cutting me off. Come on, go with me. Close the door. Turn off the lights, and do me. It's gonna do it for your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Lawana, Ken, Latanya, Lady G, Ronnie, Sister Angie, just everybody. Thank you so much. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night, everybody. All right, ladies and germs. Thank you so much. Good night. I would love to stay, but I'm sleepy. I holla. See, I'm losing my voice.